News with Brian Williams.
Good evening. As you're about to hear, a U.S. Marine general said today the people of the Philippines don't have a week to wait. Some don't even have days to spare. It underscores the monumental effort underway tonight to get help there despite huge obstacles and widespread devastation. Take just the one area we've been focusing on for the last 24 hours, Tacloban, a city of 200,000 people. This is what's left of the airport. The tower's out of commission. There's no radar, no air stairs to pull up to the planes. An airstrip is too short to accommodate jets, and that limits the number of flights in and out. And this is what's left of the larger city. Water has become the key to survival, and the search for it is desperate. A second weather system has come along and again drenched the area with heavy rains. The feared death toll has been downgraded, but there's, of course, no way to know for sure. It's where we begin our reporting tonight. Before we hear from Dr. Nancy Snyderman on the medical effort, we begin with Angus Walker in Tacloban.
The true extent of the devastation is now becoming clear. Island after island, village after coastal village torn apart. The city of Tacloban is in ruins. At the airport, they're fighting for a chance to escape. Cries of desperation fill the air.
We need help, we need food, we need water, we need shelter.
Overwhelmed and traumatized, their only option now is to get out. The typhoon has taken everything from them.
Everything is gone. Our houses, everything. There's nothing to eat, there's nothing to drink.
In the ruins and the rain, a downpour today, survivors in Tacloban are now trying to rebuild their lives, but the misery goes on.
What's happening to my country? We have no food. Help is not coming, she says.
People here have become scavengers, desperate for food and water. Even the youngest are snatching what they can. It's called Bliss, the name of a housing project for people who had lost their homes in past typhoons. This time, it was no safe haven.
Bliss is made up of a maze of narrow alleyways, and when the typhoon struck, they filled with water within seconds to above roof height.
And yet most survived, quickly climbing high enough to escape. Some clearly still happy just to be alive. But living is hard. Long lines for empty shelves. Medicines are rationed. As evening approaches, barricades are manned, a warning to looters. The army patrols, the people of Tacloban fend for themselves. As many struggle to get out, some do find space on a departing plane and make it to Manila, hundreds of miles and a world away. While at that same Manila airport, cargo planes are loaded with aid in a race against time.
A week from now will be too late. There are people that are suffering tonight as it's raining on them with a second tropical storm, and we need to mobilize tonight.
The need is getting greater by the hour. Angus Walker for NBC News in Tacloban, the Philippines.
This is Dr. Nancy Snyderman. Water and wind devastated this country. Now there's another threat, waterborne infectious disease. 61-year-old Edgar Arabella is sick from drinking dirty water. He is living in a makeshift shack in Tacloban. He has lost everything.
I'm just tired, suffocated, drinking seawater and dirty waters from the canal, trying to survive.
We're now dealing with the new health emergency, and that is lack of good water.
When the storm surge swamped Tacloban, the already fragile water system was one of the first casualties. Clean water is now very hard to find, and people are drinking from and bathing in the same waterways that are filled with rotting corpses, dead animals, sewage, and debris. That has health officials worried.
What are the risk factors to people, babies, middle-aged people, and elderly when they come into contact with bad water?
The risks are risks to their health. You know, they could get diarrhea, they could get diphtheria, they could get typhoid fever, and they're already vulnerable to begin with, and so that would only aggravate the situation.
These are illnesses that Dr. Francis Visto is beginning to see.
Have you seen any cases of diarrhea yet?
Mostly children. We had cases of severely dehydrated children from dysentery.
Life-threatening dehydration must be treated quickly with IV fluids. But with the local hospitals in ruins, there are few places to turn for help. Bottled water, when it can be found, is only a stopgap. Large water tanks are needed, but they require power, and there is none in Tacloban.
The only source of water that they have right now, with the power lines down, are wells, open wells, and they're saying it's not even fresh water, it's part salty.
Water so necessary to life, and now also a threat to life.
Waterborne illnesses can ravage a town that has no infrastructure. Just giving health officials here on the ground one more reason for concern. Brian.
Dr. Nancy Snyderman reporting from Manila for us tonight. And again, for our viewers who wish to help in this, all that information remains on our website tonight, NBCNightlyNews.com. Now back